Greetings, Barbados. Welcome to Ways Under the Trident podcast number one. This is Catch a Fire. Many of you know me by name or by voice or not at all. What matters is that this is a Barbadian speaking to you, not out of anger or frustration with what's happening for the last year almost, but because the only thing that matters to me more than my family and life itself is seeing Black Bajans rise to their fullest potential. A few things keep us back, in my humble opinion. Religion and education being two of them. Briefly, religion is okay once we are willing to apply the principles of whichever religion to our daily lives and not use it simply as an external factor to save us in some magical way. Saving us is our job and ours alone. Education is important, but if we ask ourselves an honest question, we will see the need to re-educate ourselves as fast as possible. That question is, who gave us the current education model we have been using since the 1960s that allowed us to boast a literacy rate of 99%? This is the same education system that has placed importance and prestige on certain jobs and cast scorn on others. The same education system that hardens a child at 11 years old to the reality of classism. Can you fault parents for wanting their child to attend the top school? In a society like ours, what you know is cute, but who you know makes the difference. This is an undisputable fact across the world, but Barbados takes it to different proportions. So where does that leave us in 2021? The COVID-19 pandemic has touched every corner of the globe. Every country who sits at the table of global affairs in any diplomatic capacity must engage in the protocols we see being enacted identically. Even the ongoing vaccine rollout has adopted identical strategies in Europe, North America, Africa, and right here in the Caribbean. No one can force you. Take it if you want, refuse it if you want. The choice is yours. And no amount of intimidation or moral suasion from a prime minister should make any right-thinking adult say yes when their brain and soul says no. Let's put all conspiracy theories aside. Parents command children. And even in today's age, even children are leaning more towards disobedience. So who are we as consenting adults to feel embarrassed about making such a significant choice about our bodies? You see, the major problem our leaders in the region face is that they find themselves between a rock and a hard place. By this I mean, their job as a politician is to convince the public that they care. Their true job is to protect large corporate interests from a global level down to the local elites. By local elites, I mean the grandchildren and great-grandchildren of the planters who had our great-grandparents in slavery. These same local elites want nothing more of us than to be labor, and on Fridays, the consumers, spending back what they just paid us. This is the model our politicians, who look like us, are happy to uphold. Within this turmoil, they are well paid as civil servants, and as though that salary with all its perks is not enough, they still lay down or bend over for corporate kickbacks and campaign financing. I cannot blame a man or a woman for securing their bread. But Barbados has a serious problem, and this is the biggest problem we have. Private companies and individuals have the perfect platform to maintain their dominance on this island. Political parties, both BLP and DLP, have for years enjoyed the fact that no matter how much money they get before an election from a person or a company, there is no law that obligates them to state how much or from who. Poor people in Barbados, the average Black Bajan, is not in a position to give politicians $500,000. We are the ones taking $500 for a vote or accepting a flat screen TV. We have the numbers to control the election. So their approach to the poor Black man and woman is different. The few whites who are here can't make a difference with their vote, and they don't care to. They know our politicians are not really into politics to help people and uplift the working class. We somehow still think that they are. Our regional leaders must play by the COVID-19 rulebook and enjoy the benefits and the financial aid that comes with being a good associate member of the world community. In my next podcast, we speak about solutions. How do we, as Black Bajans, rise from this attack on our existence? It is clear to see, if COVID is only deadly at my fruit vendor's stall, but not inside my sea, it's not that deadly at all. We will reason again soon. This is Wise Under the Trident, podcast number 1. Thank you for listening. Peace and prosperity to all Black Bajans.